Well, how do there, chums? This is I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, for you guys in the viewerverse, well, for me more, to be fair, I'm going to be hunting for Diplos inside of the NMSA hub. I'm inside of the NMSA hub right now in creative mode, chums. So this is a dog base that I actually built upon this black and white chromium sort of planet that just shows red in colour. Pretty cool. Here we go. If you want to come here, that's the actual portal coordinates. And yeah, it's in the NMSA. Feel free to throw down a base. This is, like I say, creative mode. Anyhow, I'm going to jump in my ship and we're going to be hunting for a star bulb lush planet. So you know what? I could go into my actual catalogue, couldn't I? And I could select Star Bramble from the actual menu, and since we've got the sweep scanner installed and all is great with that, it should highlight a planet for me on the galactic map that has star bulbs. So I'm almost guaranteed to find a lush planet on every jump that I do, or every other jump, because yeah, it's going to send me back to the planet, the same planet, if I don't jump too far. So here we go. Let's jump on over to here then. We're going to go there. Lovely job. And that is a Star Bramble area. You can see that on that little sort of doohickey there. Lovely, awesome, and we're teleportating, and we've hit a starship battle. So I'm going to keep the footage going nice and fast on this while I kill all these scallywags and pariats. Take this, you roustabout. Mess with Captain Steve, I will throw lead in your face. Done. Right, here we go. Here's our Star Bramble planet. It's a lovely red, watery planet. I can't tell the colour of the grass. It almost looks brown or orange from here. But that's the beauty of No Man's Sky, isn't it? It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. So let's fly on down. I can actually cancel that search for Star Bramble now, because there we go. Abandon search. Lovely. And I'm heading towards the planet. Well, chums, while we're heading down to this planet, I have added a new layer to my channel memberships. Yes, I've added a 99p layer where you get to use the emojis and badges inside of my live stream. And I'm thinking if I do manage to hit something like 2k members at that sort of level of tier or above, you know, I technically, that'd pay all my bills. I could be on YouTube almost 24/7. When I say 24/7, I'm thinking Truman Show type antics. I'm thinking while I visit work, I do crazy stuff like maybe buy a robot for the house or something. That'd be freaking mental, wouldn't it? She comes home to a new robot. That'd be pretty mind-blowing. She doesn't like robots. So let's head on. Oh, it's green grass and a red planet. Oh, this is Planet Kruger. Well, let's have a quick look-see. Yeah, he used to wear a red and green dusty jumper. So there we go. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, the whole membership stuff, I've rejigged it a bit. Go take a look, see if it's something that you wouldn't mind jumping on board with and supporting my channel. Because yes, it does keep me in the mood for making more for YouTube. I guess it does. Right, so let's head on down. Well, to be fair, just playing No Man's Sky keeps me in the mood. I love this game, as you can probably tell. So here we are. There's some lovely trees on this planet already, chums. I'm liking the purple ones. And I'm liking how bushy the reddy sort of pinky trees are. Very nice. Yeah, as I might call this planet, NMSA Pink Tree! Yeah, with lots of E's. You know what I mean? This is quite nice. I'm liking this. So far, the actual landscape is fairly cool. The terrain's not too bad. There's no floaty islands, though, by the looks of things. Let's just spin this around. There's lots of freaking hazardous flora here. Nice. Good for hunting hazardous flora, this planet, I'd imagine. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too shabby. Just taking a little look-see around, see what sort of creatures we got. And we've got a lot of airborne fauna. I'm not seeing many red dots frequenting the land. I'm wondering already, chums, if this is one of those planets where pretty much, 99% of the creatures are in the air. But then again, it's got water. So yeah, there's probably going to be a half-half mix. Air and water with hardly any land. Or if there is land, there's usually one. And it's usually an obscure creature at that, a little bouncing critter, or one of the ones that burrow through the actual earth is what I'm thinking. But yeah, it's like although we had Origins and it hit us up a lot more variety, I still now spot patterns. The patterns are reoccurring. Okay, so here we go. We've got some little bumble wasps or something. Oh no, like little mini creatures, little batty creatures. How cool's that? I like him. Oh, he's the same colours as the planet. I'm liking that. It does feel like the actual creatures now, the fauna, are adopting colour palettes that make sense, which I quite like. But you can see here, yes, there's only one rare ground creature. Is it going to be a Diplo? because as I'm reviewing these planets, chums, I am also trying to find myself some Diplos in the NMSA hub, and I do want them to be quite large ones. I mean, it'd be cool to find a little miniature Diplo variety, wouldn't it? But yeah, I would like to find one that's relatively large. That'd be freaking great. Yes, because if I do find a nice large Diplo planet, I will probably relocate the main hub and build a new main hub there. Now we've got all the new base parts, it makes sense to sort of encourage people to build like a new NMSA hub zone area. So if we find a nice Diplo lush or a super lush that sort of scores well into the top range of points, so yeah, close to 100 points on the review, because I do an average of the scores that it gets. Okay, brilliant. Well, there we go. There's no Diplos on this planet. It has got one of those burrowing creatures, but look how glorious those trees are. They're really bushy, lovely trees. Heck yes they are. So yeah, this little mini playlist that I'm putting together of the NMSA hub reviews and Hunt for a Diplo in one is going to be like the ongoing thing that I do alongside doing any build competitions and events, because that's all I've really got left until I put out some content that actually delivers content in way of lore, story progression, or missions, or multiplayer, or something other than base building. I mean, I will be redoing bases and doing build events and base offs and things like that along with my normal content. So there's still going to be a lot of content coming to my channel, but it's going to be quite repetitive content. There we go, so let's just dive into the ocean here. Oh, it's got capillary shells, I'm liking that. So I think Flora's going to score rather high on my review, chums. Oh, it's got a little beetly creature. I do like the little underwater beetly creatures. What the fudge? He's got nutritious feces. I'm not eating any beetle turd. Heck no, little dung beetle. Underwater. Oh, he is a cutie though, isn't he? I really like him. He's a very nice little beetly creature. So yes, I might score the fauna a little higher for that. I'm thinking maybe at the moment, maybe a 40 or something. Maybe I'll give it a 44, just for the fact that it's got that nice little beetly creature. I hate the squids though. I hate the freaking squids. So the underwater isn't bad. Oh, we've got underwater cow turtles. Cow turtle. Cow turtle. But he's got a tiny little head. Yes, not the most attractive of cow turtles. No, there we are, chums. So I think the underwater looks quite nice though, with the red. Heck yes, and thumbs up for the underwater. It looks like a shark has just ripped somebody to shite, doesn't it? It's like Jaws or something. Right, well, let's head on back out onto the land, and I think I'm about ready to give this a review at this stage, chums. Now, there isn't many sentinels here. In fact, it says that they're not present, so yeah, lovely, which is always a good one. So that's going to score it on the sentinel front. But resource-wise, it just seems to be very sort of standard. There's nothing rare here. So here we go. Here's my scores on the doors. So visually, I think this is quite a stunning planet, and it's going to score well because hardly got any sentinels, so that's all good. The flora's rather nice. The creatures are a big letdown, and yeah, I'm not going to score it on other or anything. There's nothing that's sort of stand outish here. I mean, I would say the storms have been really infrequent, so that's all right. Anyway, I hope you liked the review. See you next time. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.